Here's a history question almost nobody gets right. What started World War I? Most people say the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. And technically, yes. On June 28, 1914, a 19-year-old Serbian nationalist named Gavrilo Princip shot the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne in Sarajevo. Within 6 weeks, most of Europe was at war. But here's the thing. Assassinations happened all the time in 1914. Leaders were killed regularly without triggering world wars. What made this one different wasn't the bullet. It was the system the bullet landed in. Europe in 1914 was a perfectly constructed catastrophe waiting for a trigger. Every major power had signed mutual defense treaties, which sounds diplomatic. What it meant was if anyone attacks anyone, everyone attacks everyone. Germany promised to defend Austria-Hungary. France promised to defend Russia. Britain promised to defend Belgium. Everyone had mobilization plans so detailed and precise that once you started them, you couldn't stop. Germany's Schlieffen Plan, their strategy for fighting a two-front war, required invading France through Belgium within exactly 42 days. Not 45, not 50, 42. The plan had no pause button. So when Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, and Russia mobilized to defend Serbia, and Germany declared war on Russia to defend Austria-Hungary, and Germany invaded Belgium to attack France, and Britain declared war on Germany to defend Belgium, the whole thing snapped into place like it had been designed to, because it had. The war that followed was like nothing anyone had prepared for. Military leaders on all sides expected quick movement, cavalry charges, decisive battles. What they got was trenches. 600 miles of trenches from the English Channel to Switzerland. Neither side could advance, neither side could retreat. For 4 years, millions of men lived in mud, rats, and artillery fire, gaining and losing the same few kilometers of ground. The Battle of the Somme, first day, July 1, 1916, 57,470 British casualties in one day. The worst single day in British military history. For reference, the entire American Civil War killed around 620,000 people over 4 years. WW1 killed 20 million in the same period. Technology had made killing efficient. Strategy had not kept up. Machine guns, poison gas, artillery that could destroy a kilometer of trench in minutes, being commanded by generals who had trained for a different kind of war. The soldiers in the trenches knew this. They wrote about it. The poetry from WW1 trenches is some of the most devastatingly clear-eyed literature in human history. If you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from the froth-corrupted lungs. Wilfred Owen died 1 week before the war ended. WW1 killed empires. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, gone. The Russian Empire, gone, replaced by the Soviet Union. The Ottoman Empire, gone. The German Empire, gone, replaced by something unstable and angry. And here's the part that matters. The Treaty of Versailles that ended WW1 blamed Germany entirely, required massive reparations, humiliated a nation of 60 million people. A generation of traumatized, economically ruined, humiliated Germans were handed an easy explanation for their suffering. It was someone else's fault. And a failed Austrian painter named Adolf Hitler was already writing down exactly who to blame. WW1 didn't just end, it set a timer. The war to end all wars ended with a 20-year pause before something worse.